when I feel like nothing. Always feel like I'm running. Both feel we're living worlds apart. It's fucked now, we lost in limbo. Remembering what you said though, when I asked you if we'd make it far. That one last kiss that they write about, my one last wish you could never doubt. I trust angels who fly away from you, and you told me that we'd never die. Gave me so many reasons why we were meant to be. Then she said no, 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 no. No, 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 you should. I've earned the cost and now I've paid it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, please don't go. I know my face, a memory erasing. Been a few years since I heard your voice, yeah. Lost a few here, but it's not by choice, no. Girl, I see your face every day when I look through my phone. Can't delete all these memories, won't leave me alone. Hit my blind side, never saw it coming. You were so wild, both know I was nothing. And I'm nothing now, nothing's changed. You know I'm just the same. Miss you now, but I hope that someday you explain. That one last kiss that they write about, my one last wish you could never doubt. Trust angels who fly away from you, and you told me that we'd never die. Gave me so many reasons why we were meant to be.
Well, hello everyone. How is everyone doing? Hope you are well. Sorry I had to reschedule a couple times. Life happens, all of that fun stuff. So it's good to see you all. Today is October 24th, 2023, 8:23 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Thank you all for joining me. It's all so great to see you in chat. I haven't been on my true crime in a couple days. Someone is ringing my phone off the hook right now, so I need to uh hope. Why is it not silencing? Let me silence that. There we go. So, cool cats and kittens. Yeah, sorry I had to delay that and all that. I hadn't um put my stuff together yet. I got home late today, and you know, all the stuff you do at home. And then I had to eat. And I think I don't like it drives me nuts, people eating. It's so disrespectful. So disrespectful to eat. Um, you have 24 hours in a day to eat. It's just disrespectful to me. Single mom, thank you so much for gifting a gift to one lucky member. Thank you so much. If you was the recipient of that, please thank Single Mom True Crime. Appreciate it. Thank you, Sherry. It's good to see you, Chris. Membership for 6 months. We are on our half a year date tonight. Oh my God. Thank you so much for 6 months. I do appreciate it. It's truly an honor, honestly. Thank you all. It's good to see you all. So, what we're going to talk about today, talking about Summer Wells' case, all of that. Today, I wanted to go through. I was looking in my drive, and I have bukus of information, screenshots, documents, pictures, you name it. In this case, I have it. And I was going through them the other night and I was like, oh, That's interesting. Let's click, let's do that. And I thought we could go through um some of them and talk about them. And I also noticed something, and I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not saying, but I just wanted your opinion on it because I noticed something in one of Chris McDonough's interview. And do y'all remember when Chris was up on 110 Ben Hill Road with Candace? And the TV was on downstairs, and they kind of just felt like someone may extra be around. And it's not a big deal either way. It still is not a big deal. Um, but I noticed something in a clip, and it may be the angle, it may not be the angle. I don't know. I'm going to show you guys that in a moment. Um, sometimes there's a feeling we get. It's kind of like if you're like in a grocery store or something and you feel someone behind you. You know what I mean? TV is being used as a lamp, potentially. Um, and then remember, Chris asked, "Hey, can I go in that shed?" And she didn't say no. Candace didn't say no, but she was like, you probably don't want to go in there, and I noticed something. And I want to hear your opinion. It could be the angle, it may not be, but we're going to talk about that. Well, baby D, that's okay. If you'd rather me not, I'm going to. So you're welcome to be here, and you're welcome your opinion, but I'm going to. And if you don't like that, I'm sorry. You can exit out, or we can do it anyways. Like I said, you are absolutely welcome to be here. Um, and that's that. Uh, don't know this name of the song, but I love it so much. Oh, thank you so much. Uh, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Who was it that I just said that to? I want to apologize. Who was that? Baby D. I am so sorry. I am a stuck up snob. I apologize. I hate when people like I'm odd for a lot of people, and sometimes I know the message and the creator's taking it the wrong way. And I'm like, "Oh, they're taking it the wrong way." And I'm trying to explain. So, I apologize. Uh, I'm a snob, and that's that. I really apologize, truly. Um, that's what he said, Baby D. So, please forgive me on that. I I am I am a sinner. I am such a sinner. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lots of times we are talking to each other in chat. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Lisa. It's very kind of you. So, what I'm going to do is, let me find it. Let's get it right here. Choo, 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 choo. All right. Do I want to show you that first or not? Hmm. All right. Let's just start with a little bit of a iris rainbow things. You are a sweetie patootie, and I hope you know that. And it's good to see you. And you've been here for a long time, and I truly do appreciate you, Iris. Thank you so much for our 14-month date. We are, we're over that honeymoon spell now. So thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Do I need holy water? Probably. Absolutely, probably. Uh, I need to change that avatar for my thing. Oh, thank you, Mama the Bus. 13 months. We're over our honeymoon too. Thank you so much, Best True Crime Channel. Oh, thank you. You're very sweet. I do really do appreciate you. Um, it has been. Um, I wonder when a creator is going to debunk the cause stole summer garbage. He's going to debunk the cause. Oh, you mean CPS? Is that what you're meaning? CPS? Well, Barb, in my opinion, it doesn't even. I mean, I can do a live on it, but to me, it doesn't even feel like it needs it. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel that way to me. It feels like we know CPS doesn't kidnap kids. Oh, Virginia girl, thank you. 8 months. Thank you so much. We're on our way to a year, girl. We're on our way. Thank you so much. I really do truly appreciate your 8 months. It's very kind of you. Um, all right. So we're going to go back and we're going to these are some just things that I have clipped, that I have saved, and we're going to go through them. Tammy T, 10 months. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you, honey. Appreciate you. I really do. Thank you. I need to get in the camera. I need to get in the camera. Because when I when it moves here, I have to move here. Thank you so much, Tammy TC. I did it again. And Sugar Plum. Hello, Justin. I love your spirit. I love your spirit too, my dear. Thank you. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. This is from the TBI. Everything that I'm showing you here is in the very beginning of this investigation, Summer Wells investigation. Um, one more. Listen, I'll shout him out all day. Thank you so much, 50 Shades. You are a sweetheart. 5 months. I appreciate it truly from the bottom of my heart. Y'all keep me here, and I appreciate it, honestly. God is my word. Um, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, media, we are asking for your assistance in reaching out to potential witnesses in the area of Ben Hill Road on the, what's the next word? On the afternoon that Summer Wells went missing. Click on the link below for additional emails. This is from Twitter then. Now, now it's called X, but back then, 2 years, 4 months ago. Dino honey, hold on. We're going to interrupt in our regularly scheduled program. Dino, how is your husband? y'all put some prayer hands up for Dino's husband. We are praying for you. There's and we need to pray for sunshine. I'm trying to think. Help me out, y'all. She mods for PG. Sun. Someone knows. Come on. Dale Terry took the photo, or was it sent to the red truck in the ditch? Don took that photo of the ditch. In the ditch. Sunflower. Thank you. Sunflower. Yes. Beautiful sunflower. There's 2 sunflowers in there, and I didn't really want to say the wrong one. So, okay. Thank you. So, please pray for whatever is going on with their health in their life right now. Would truly, truly appreciate it. And that's that. So appreciate it very much. All right, so back to this. I thought this was interesting because this says, they're asking the media to put it out there. TBI. They haven't asked the media to do a lot in the Summer Wells case because they haven't given us pretty much any updates since day one. Actually, I mean, I don't even think that they've given us anything that I can think of. Slow chat. Is ICU in here? She may not be. She might be on the road again. Okay, I'll do it 1 second. I'll slow it just a little bit. I'll slow it just a little bit. I don't like it too slow. You can, for future reference, you can, pause it and it won't. Oh, I forgot to do the thumbs up button on this one because I was. So yes, if y'all would hit that thumbs up button, greatly appreciate it. Truly. It is what gets the word out. It is a way that pushes it out there. And that's no, I see you. Don't worry about it. Got it taken care of, dear. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. So the afternoon. Now, Leslie Earhart said Summer went missing in the early afternoon. So that is not in the timeline of what Don and Candace tell us. They say that she has been gone. I want to show you. And I want to credit the beloved Red Rom Media for this. Appreciate this. We need to listen to this and turn your volume up, 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 up. Turn your volume up so you can hear it well and listen to the dispatch. This is a longer dispatch than what we usually hear, a little bit longer. Okay. Patricia, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Loving our new date. Really? Wasn't expecting a date this evening, but okay, let's do it. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. All right. Let's listen to this. I'm going to tell you something. When I hear this, it gives me anxiety. I don't know. It's something about the dispatch. When you hear it and you've been on this case for so long, it just gives just anxiety. I don't know. I know some of y'all can relate. Let me know if y'all can.
First residence from your ride, reference to a missing 4-year-old. The parents have called in and advised that the mother had went for a walk, came home, now they can't find her. They've been
Could y'all hear that? Let me know. Please and thank you. Sound is perfect. Great. All right. I'm going to just rewind it just a little bit right there. Okay. June 15th, 2021.
Deviant from 110 Ben Hill Road off of Beach Creek should be the first residence on your right, reference to a missing 4-year-old. The parents have called in and advised that the mother had went for a walk, came home, now they can't find her. They've been yelling for her. She's been gone for about 10 minutes now.
Okay. That says a lot. It says the parents called in.
Hill Road off of Beach Creek should be the first residence on your right, reference to a missing 4-year-old. The parents have called in and advised that the mother had went for a walk, came home, now they can't find her. They've been yelling for her. She's been gone for about 10 minutes now.
She's been gone for about 10 minutes now. The dispatch says the mother went for a walk. Now, this could be interpreted different ways, in my opinion, on this. Candace could have said, I walked over to my mom's, right? I walked over to my mom's. And the dispatch could have said, she, just went on a walk. She didn't know how close they were to each other, right? So I think that is potential. She could have went for a walk, like a walk. She says she didn't, but how are we to know? Now, what gets me on this part is she's been missing for about 10 minutes. She's been missing for about 10 minutes. No bueno, in my opinion, no bueno. TBI said she went missing early afternoon. Leslie Earhart said she went missing early afternoon. I just showed you articles where TBI reached out. Afternoon. She is not for either. And I'll be honest with you, in my opinion in that, I think that Dawn or Candace told the wrong age. Because we know they are not good So, what was I saying? I personally, we know that Don and Candace really haven't really been good with the ages, specifically Dawn. Why is there fucking understand that people say that all the time? Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. You think they're full of BS? It's a cover up. Well, listen to what they say on down, because we may have thought that it had been misinterpreted, but let's keep listening, see what it says.
10 for what was it, American? 110. 10 for round from Madison. 335, I'll be in route as well. Go ahead. 35. Okay, guys. Probably going to take that several maybe. 10 for 29 cents, so go ahead. Those fire. Rescue. Fire, please, for search. 335. 35. You say when you got the original call that mom went on a run and when she came back the daughter was gone? And for that's what the father advised.
The father advised. Didn't know that before. The father advised that she went for a walk. Let's continue.
He's at work about an hour away, trying to make his way home. Careful.
He says he's at work an hour away, trying to make his way home. That's convenient, because I don't believe, my opinion only, I don't believe he was at work all day. Not a bit. Not a bit. And we'll talk about it in a little bit. They didn't give her recent picture. They didn't even give her a recent picture of what she looked like. I thought C called D and D called 911. C called D and D told C to call 911, and then she called 911, and he said he loaded up his tools, he started driving, he called 911, and he also said he talked to Candace the entire way home. Right. So there's that. All right. Now let's listen. Oh, I want to say something here. Don says he's an hour away. You're not an hour away. You were at the Meadows. You said it takes 45 minutes. It doesn't take 45 minutes. It takes 30 minutes, 31 minutes. I think it was 31 minutes. I timed it. So, you said you made it there much sooner. Doesn't work either. And Yeah, he said 35 minutes tops. It's 31 minutes from the Meadows. I've driven it. I mean, and I drive probably faster than the average person. I wasn't driving, I was driving normal that day because I wanted to look around. Yes, he was working in Jonesboro at a place called The Meadows, which is ironically, and in my opinion, not a coincidence, that the water park that they said they were going to go to that evening that we never heard of, is literally across the street. It's less than 4/10 of a mile. 4/10 of a mile. Jan, thank you so much. Appreciate you, my love. Hi, Justin. Thanks for all you regarding summer. Jan, New Zealand. Thank you so much, Jan. Appreciate you, my love. Very kind. Don effed up when he talked to Candace at 3 p.m. and that's why he was going to work late. I think Don effed up when he called at 11:30 when they were in the Walgreens parking lot, and he's thinking it's later. He's not realizing the timeline, and he says he's going to work late. He says he's going to work late. Kiki, do the dishes. You can do my dishes as well. Anytime. Anytime. I wonder if the water park had cameras. Oh, I'm sure. Absolutely. I'm sure they did. But there is no indication of Candace, Summer, and H being there that day. I don't think anyone went swimming there that day, personally. Well, I mean, Candace, she says, I'll show you in print, and I've showed you in video. She says they weren't even planning to go swimming, fishing, nothing that day. She said she was just going to be out a quick minute. I've never heard of an emergency room taking a quick minute ever, especially during, once in a generation pandemic. But I digress. Candy, thank you so much. I want Don to tell us what was the incident. Yes. Please tell us, Don. What is the incident at the horse pond, the lake, the watering hole, whatever you want to call it? What was the incident that you named twice? I'd like to know about that. That'd be great.
C12 Central. C12 will be in or out. Close level 906.
Thank you, Jan.
29 seconds. Notify 302. I had him on the phone, but boss him. You're on zero. Answer any questions he may have on it.
10-4. Do you want us to try to contact the K9?
Let 302 know, and I think he's going to let rescue make that determination. Point on, go ahead.
302 has been notified. He also wanted me to just remind you to be sure check the house camper, even if they said they've already had.
He said that they wanted you, meaning the police officer or emergency, to check the house even if the parents had, which is that is totally normal. Totally normal. Kids can hide. At this point, they're thinking they're going to find Summer in minutes, right? Very, usually, a call comes in, your kid's missing. Before they get to your house, or, they just pull up, you usually, thank God they found, your children. Child.
Yeah, boy. Hawkins County Rescue Squad, all members, mutual aid request, search and rescue with Churchill Rescue Squad. Staging area is going to be at Mount Carmel Baptist Church.
So they're calling all units, calling, Mount Carmel. Sorry, they're calling Churchill Rescue Squad at Mount Carmel Baptist Church, right down the road from the wells.
On Beach Creek. Hawkins County Rescue Squad, all members, mutual aid request from Churchill Rescue on a search and rescue. Staging area is going to be at Mount Carmel Baptist Church on Beach Creek. Also requesting a respond with six-wheeler and command trailer. First page, 1911. 502. 502. We acknowledge the page and the resource request. We've got several here at the station. We'll be en route in just a second. Copy, acknowledge the page and resource request. 707, 15. Go ahead. The 1043 is Mark Grant building in reference to 1044. The rescue order. Go ahead, go rescue Lord. And the Ranger, rescue Jack, and the command trailer, all things.
Copy.
339.
So right here, this picture right here, this is like, a photo. They let the public see that it was Summer. Now, here Summer is with a little bow in her hair, beautiful blonde locks, cute as a button, right? Cute as a button. But this is what we are looking for. We're looking for a different looking Summer. We're looking for this Summer. Right? This Summer you couldn't tie a bow in her hair if you wanted. Big difference. Major difference. Does it have anything due to her missing? I have no idea. But you would think the parents would be like, you know what? Maybe we should show her what she looks like now. that would really, make a difference.
39 to 41. All other units are tied up on 10 here, correct? 10-4, I'll be using your direction as far as back. 10-4, I'm leaving the SO here.
For the complainant or the suspect? That's it. 806.
Yes. Is 317 on the scene.
18's en route.
Detective Britt, is he on the scene?
We've not been advised.
It sounds like he says Detective Pruitt there, doesn't it? Or Detective Pritt.
Detective Britt, is he on the scene?
We've not been advised.
10-4.
And the trailer to 302.
Go ahead.
Britain's on scene.
10-4. 29 seconds.
29.
Get hold of 334. About then we need 2 units to come in to answer calls, please.
Hold on, I want to answer this question. Candy says, Justin, I called Hawkins County 2 months ago about releasing 911, as they said parents had to give permission to release the 911 call. Don said, it was normal as a 911 call goes. I'm seeing Britton, Pruitt with the twang. I don't, but which one? Don't know. But the 911 calls, I have tried to FOIA them. I have talked to detectives, and they won't give them up. But that's interesting they said that to you.
Make contact with 34. He's going to get 2 units.
10-4, just advise him not to send them over here just for them to have full calls, please.
10-4, I thought so.
37. Myself 41 has it cleared by the time the 2 units go to me. Give one of them a welfare check on country lane. We go to me. 2949. 2949. Which direction did you go?
On the Mount Carmel Freewell Baptist Church. 49.
Go ahead. Temple.
Central Dispatch 1205. Oh, 1205 B1097, Mount Carmel Church.
1415 to Central. 1415 to Central.
1415.
Does the fire department need to set up a LZ for the helicopter?
10-4, that's what we were about to do.
What is that?
They are in flight. They are checking everywhere. Don says by the time he got there, looked around, his words, they had Ben Hill Road, quote, bottlenecked. You just heard they had helicopters in the air. And I'll show you on certain days here in a moment how many hours different helicopters logged. In my opinion, if she was anywhere around there, specifically 10 minutes, 10 minutes, like this call suggests, they would have found her. 10 minutes. Now, to be fair, it did take them, let me look at my timeline. It did take them a bit of time to get there. 6:26, 7:03, 7:03 p.m. They're searching. So, she could get a little bit of ways, in my opinion. But she's possibly barefoot, which I believe she was barefoot because Summer was always barefoot. Always barefoot. You can look, if it was, I'm sure if it wasn't freezing outside, she was pretty much barefoot. That is correct. And it's not dark till about 9ish. But that night they searched probably all through the night almost, I would say. They have been. You're right, SL. 7:03 is definitely not early afternoon. Early afternoon is considered 1 to 3 p.m. I have several hours of the radio transmissions, and I have it somewhere, and I've been digging for it, and I gotta find it. But I thought one day, maybe on a weekend, I could do a live and just play the whole thing. It is probably 13 hours of transmission. And I need to go through all of that.
Attention Persia, Sturgisville Fire Department, and all members to respond to Cherokee Hospital to set up an LZ for Highlands. They have approximately 6 minute ETA.
4,037.
Highlands. They have a Persia, Sturgisville Fire Department, and all members to respond to Cherokee Hospital to set up an LZ for Highlands. They have approximately 6 minute ETA.
4,037.
1402.
Hey, hi.
1415 Central.
1315. 1402. 1402. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415. 1415
On scene at the LZ, I'll have LZ command at this time.
Copy.
LZ command to Central.
LZ command.
Go ahead and signal 9 Striggersville, please.
Striggersville Fire Department, attention all members. Car 1415 on scene of the LZ. You can signal 9 your response.
LZ command to Highland.
LZ command, they're on the EMS channel.
Well, we're going to look at some, speaking of the sisters, we're going to be looking at some of the things they said via Facebook in the beginning today.
Roger that.
2 more minutes of this.
Just available for calls. We do have a pending welfare check.
2934. 41's in the upper end by itself and 39 and 50's in the lower end. That's all I've got available right now.
Roll copy direct.
Three oh two.
Yes, sir.
I heard 34 is 10-8. Which other unit is coming in?
4, can you advise? What other unit is 10-8 or gonna go 10-8? 302 wants to know.
LZ command to Central.
LZ Smith.
Helicopter sitting on the ground.
10-4.
Your other units to go 10-8. And while Will Owen got she's over here to take care of county. 2934. 2934. 49's over here with us. He was working with us. So you won't be able to reach him. Ecom 302. Yeah, he's got me 302. 10-4, they're set up here. 10-4, I got it. 34, 302. 44, 5,
34, go ahead.
Okay. When they say early afternoon, they mean noon to 1:30. I disagree with that personally. Every place that I check, early afternoon, it says noon to 3. Early afternoon, 12 to 3. Britannica dictionary, early afternoon, 1 to 3. Late afternoon, 4 to 5. Collins dictionary, 1 to 3. Let's see here. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. So let's go back to some of, hold on. Let me, all right. So they're asking the media. We already did that in the afternoon. I've been here. This is another thing that we've long talked about is Candace. This was uploaded June 15th, 6 6:06 p.m. 6:06 p.m. It's very small. I'm sorry. I apologize. You have to believe me. It's 6:06 p.m. June 5th, 2021. 2021. June 15, 2021. Okay, so why? Why? Thank you so much, Sabrina. Love you as well, my dear. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Because it's 6:06. 6:06. Now remember, Dawn's phone, Grandis's phone, Candace's phone, 3 p.m. things are being deleted. Now remember, the last photo that Dawn and Candace say of Summer, and the only one in the back of the truck, the last photo of Summer, 3:09 p.m. 3:09 p.m. Okay. If that is 3:09 p.m., Candace is 5 minutes away. She's there at 3:14 p.m. 3:30 onward, deleted. 16 minutes later, everything's deleted. According to Dawn, Candace, and Grandis. This is 6:06 p.m. How can everything be deleted at 3 p.m. when this is being uploaded? On June 15th at 6:06 p.m. Thank you. Oh, yeah. That could be one, Gemini. Sure can. That could be one. And why that pick? Mm-hmm. Nope. Cops yet hadn't been called. Candace, what happened to Summer on June 15th? Dawn, what happened? Everybody. What does that pick up? This is one of the boys in his motorcycle stuff. Did they delete the phones? Something's not right. Now, all I gotta say is something's not right. I don't think the police deleted the phones. They could, but that's probably not a good idea for police to do, because that could potentially, it is their property, and the data the photos, everything, that is still their property. And if they needed some type of evidence on, I don't know, pictures, whatever, I don't think they're going to delete it. They download and then they give it back. They download and they give it back. Susie says, I've always had an issue with Candace. Couldn't use her phone to call 911 one summer. But could call 911 when she could call Dawn and her was fighting. Very good point, Susie. Very good point. That's when she realized she didn't know where she was. So something is off here. No, this was before Tim. This was before Tim. But H's phone was kept for evidence. His was kept longer. That is correct. No service is needed. Yeah, they essentially, you could use the word clone, download what, they have on. So much deceiving behavior on their part. Correct me if I'm wrong, Justin, but isn't there a glimpse of Summer in the 606 pick? Yes, there is. This one is cut off a bit, but there is the one that I have here. There's, hold on. Maybe my mind's making it up. I don't know. I think there is, because if I recall, no. Does anyone else have this photo? I really be feeling like either a kid made the call or it wasn't a parent. I think personally, in my opinion, I feel like Candace called, Dawn called. I think Dawn called for a specific reason, though. In my opinion, Dawn called because, in my opinion, they went missing, or Summer went missing early afternoon. It's 6:30, 7 o'clock, something like that. 6:26 when Candace calls. A few minutes after that, Dawn calls. Dawn's at work. He wants to let him know, hey, bing, 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 bing. What did it say? I'm personally pissed. RL and TBI do not make updates. I understand. It is frustrating that at the very minimum, they could clear some people. Right? You would think. Especially if the parents aren't involved. In my opinion, explain a lot of these, 10,000 discrepancies that we have here. And then I might not think you're involved. Case in point. Exactly, Leah. Does anyone feel Candace look shocked when Dawn? Yes, I do. I do, Lisa. I do. I have I personally feel in this case, Dawn, and this is why I named it devious. Deviant. Sorry, deviant. I feel, in my opinion, that this boils down to Dawn. Dawn. Why are you not telling the truth that you were home earlier that day, in my opinion? Candace has said it privately. I even believe Dawn has said things privately. People have seen you on the road. You've slipped up multiple times. Multiple times. You said that, I've showed it over and over again of the slip ups. Dawn has said, we were at home, he's like, no, Cher, nobody was home except me. I wasn't home. All those. Why are you calling at 11:30 in the morning? You're saying, oh, I want to stay late if you're going to go swimming, 15 or 20 minutes. Huh. That's a full day right there. Goodness gracious. Let's just since you're going to, wait for your prescription for Grandis and you're going to go swimming for 15 20 minutes. I'm going to work late even though it's 11:30 in the morning. Mm-mm. Don't make sense. Doesn't make sense. And it just so happens, and I believe Hunter with every fiber of my being on this. Dawn says there's some weird person up there trying to do something to the little kids. In my opinion, he was setting it up right there. CPS was there the day before. He fired Dudley the same day. Summer goes missing the next day on the 15th. The 16th, they're back. I personally don't think Candace knew the depth of it. I do now. I think she knows what happened. But I don't think she plotted this. I don't think she planned this. I think Dawn is the deviant mastermind of this. Why are you calling? Saying someone's there trying to touch little kids. And then literally hours later, a few hours later, your daughter is missing. How do you know? If you weren't on the hill, how do you know? I understand it is H's word against theirs, but I also don't think H is going to sit and make something like that up randomly whenever he was truthful about Candace giving him alcohol and tobacco. He was honest. Candace wasn't even honest about that. So who do I believe? The things that I know, we know Candace bought the child alcohol, vapes, whatever. She lied. She told Chris, looking at him, if my mom was here, she would even tell you that. God's honest truth. We heard a recording. Candace saying she saved Don's ass. How many times? Countless. Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't think my opinion, this was Candace's doing. If it is CPS related. Now, if there was an accident at the watering hole, that's a different story, or a hot car. But I feel like this boils down to CPS. CPS. There's too many flashing lights. Too many. Way too many. The one thing that law enforcement did tell us is that these two investigations overlap, intermingle, coincide with each other. You don't have CPS come there with your boss on June 14th. You don't fire your boss the same. No, sorry, not your boss. The only person who's working with you in that house. Why are you firing your partner? Like, it's the two of you. You've got to have someone to help you with that work. Why are you firing him? Also, why are you sitting in your bathtub, in the bathtub at work, looking like you lost your best friend? That, in my mind, is when Don knew. In my opinion, that is when he knew something was going down. Something had to happen. Why why were you staying in some of the houses you were working in? We know why. Because CPS said you couldn't be there at your house. CPS, while they're investigating, many times whether it's a parent, a boyfriend, girlfriend, any person in that house, until they're done investigating, or they will say you can keep the kids if this person is out, or until this investigation is over. After our investigation is over and everything is deemed safe, then you can come back. Happens all the time, every day. You was staying in these houses you were working in. You had a microwave there, everything. CPS comes the 14th. 2 of them. Allie says even she wasn't even talking to you at this time, whenever she was doing the interview with, Chris and all of them, and all that. She said DCS and God, I can't think of her name right now. Forgive me, Lord. Allie's friend. It's on the Leslie. Leslie and Allie said DCS has been called on them multiple times. I'll show you some messages here in a minute about what they said as well. They said that, let me get my thoughts together here. Sorry, Candy, I saw your message. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's where it's looking, isn't it? Thank you for that. DCS, Allie and Leslie said DHS, CPS, whatever it is in their area, said that they would have to make appointments with the Wells because they wouldn't answer the door. And I talked to my girlfriend who works for CPS, and she told me it's not usually necessarily an appointment. It is that you'll leave a note on their door, you'll send them a letter stating that you need to be at your house this and this date, this and this time, or else, basically. And they came the 15th or the 14th. And all that happened on the 15th. And they come back the 16th. Smiley's good. Smiley's good. So that's my opinion. And it's my opinion. It boils down to Donald Wells. 6:06 p.m. But everything is deleted at 3:30, which happens to be literally 16 minutes after the last photo of your daughter. Everything is deleted, but you're having this phone device phone upload to Facebook. Somebody lying, in my opinion. Okay. What was this? This is the Wells property. This is the shed that old Donnie boy came up to first, right here. Right? This is the shed. Oh, Donnie boy. Here is the creek, Beach Creek. Goes around. Here's Beach Creek. And this is where Don pulled up first. Pulled up first. This is a big old hill. Big old hill. And as you can see, there is nothing but woods around it. Absolutely nothing but woods around this hill. Why would Don? I wholeheartedly agree with Chris. Why would Don? See, it's interesting how their property is laid out, right? This is the main road. This is Beach Creek Road. This is how you get in and out of anywhere around here, right? Beach Creek Road, 2-lane road, right? This is their property. All of this is their property. All of this right here. And Don pulls here and he sees the boys. He says, in the creek, Jody Sue in the creek. This is a great big hill. You can't see the elevation, but it's a great big hill. This is this is where they were, the tree cutters was there. They were cutting the lines down. And why are you stopping down here? Your driveway is right here, right? Like right down here. I can't show you on my mouse, but it's like right down here is your driveway. Like the complete opposite side of this. For him to get to Ben Hill Road, even though his property is on Beach Creek and Ben Hill, he's still on the main road. You're not going to go up here to see your wife, your mother-in-law. You're not going to check the closest around, right? You're going to go to this shed. Which, interestingly, your boys are down there. Doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense to me. This is Ben Hill Road right here. It goes back. It narrows way back. They sit flat on top of a hill. Big old hill. Big ass hill. Here's Candace. Here's Grandis. Where these stars are. Right? Candace and Grandis. Summer's tree would be right there. Candace, as she walked her over, told her, boys, watch your sister. Walked right back over here, a few feet. 2 to 5 minutes later, goes back. Where's your sister? Oh, she's downstairs, Mom. Can't remember if the door was open or shut. locked or not. That'd be the first thing. You would, like, if the door was wide open, you would say, oh, kid left the door open. Or, oh, after, you wouldn't be finding her. Was there a search warrant ever served? I think they let them search the first times. I don't know. They're so crazy. Like, the FOIAs are just, it's ridiculous in Hawkins County, especially in this case. But anyway, thank you for that. This is the door, right where the red line is, right? This is coming. This is the bottom of their driveway, right? Bottom of their driveway. It's going up here, right? They come up here, and I just did that. And it circles around. This is where the bus is, right here. They would have had, there's all kinds of windows here, dogs, animals, everything. Doesn't make sense at all. Candace says, like I said, we weren't even planning on fishing or swimming or anything. Nothing that day. Nothing at all. You were planning to go to a water park earlier that day, but it's interesting to me because, you got home about 3:30. Oh, you got home at about, hold on. It was 3:09. It was 5 minutes. You said you was about 5 minutes away after you took the picture of Summer asleep. So you got home at 3:14. There was no talk of going to the water park after that. Why didn't you get the boys, load up in the car, and go to the water park? That was what your day was planning on doing. It's your words, not mine. Was it because Summer went missing very quickly after you got home? I think so, in my opinion. This is photos of the search team photos. This is what it looked like. Plywood over. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I want to show you guys this. I don't know, because it might be the angle. It might not be the angle. You guys can have your own opinion about it. I just noticed something, and I wanted to hear your opinion. Let's go to the interview room with Chris McDonough. Replay crew link is in the description to any video that I ever played, but to this video as well. All right. So let's go to all right. I'm going to keep myself small here. Actually, I'm going to take myself pretty much completely off here. Okay. Let's watch this movie. All right, look at that door. See the door? There's the white thing. There's the door. Right? See that? Take a mental note. I'll show you side by sides in a minute. Again, I am not saying this either way. I just thought it was interesting because you had the thing, the TV on downstairs. I don't know what was playing. Like, could have been Girls Gone Wild. It could have been Miss Kitty. I don't know. Could have been Bonanza. Who knows? But Chris, said it was something more like, like Girls Gone Wild or something, and I fully believe him. Now, we're going to go. You got the mental note? We're going to go to the next time. This thing. There we go. Now watch. Hold on. Oh, crap. I can't edit this. This is when they first came up. See, the lighting is different. It is different. And I'm not going to lie. The lighting is different. Here, the door looks open, in my opinion. See how here's the white door. Here's the white thing. And it looks more closed there, in my opinion. But you guys can make your own determination on that. Yeah. It's definitely, and it definitely, see, this is when, Chris gets there, when he's pulling up closer, right? This is when they come back out of the house and he's getting a view of the outside. B-roll, yes, it looks more shut in the second one. Exactly. Now, Don threw a fit. He threw what someone calls a tantrum. Tantrum. So, I don't know. Don didn't expect Chris to come back to the house, so he had time. Well, it's interesting you said that because Chris, I just realized this. Chris said they stopped at like a Dollar General. I'm gonna have to ask him. I'm gonna have to go back and pull it up, or I'm gonna have to email him. Or I'm gonna have to ask Josh. Ask him. Or Chris, if you're here, or if you're watching this later. Didn't you guys go to the Dollar General and it was something about either Candace she was talking to someone on the phone and it was a little like weird or something like that? Yes. Yes. I know some of y'all will remember, but I can't remember what happened at the dollar store. I can't remember what happened at the dollar store. Hey, PG. How are you, honey? She warned Dawn that Chris was coming. I personally think so. Why? I mean, there was no need to throw a fit about it. It was just more like, no, I wasn't there. You know, is what it is. But Dawn threw a temper tantrum. He did. This is sweet little Summer Wells. Oh, crap. Sweet little Summer. It is the same shed. I thought the same thing. I was like, but I'll tell you the minutes to go to so y'all can do it yourself. Let me show you. Because I don't want to be accused of any voodoo or black magic or anything like that. It's at like 6 minutes. This is what I'm pulling up. Oops. It's like at 5:59, 6 minutes. And the other one is at 22:29. 22:29. But hold on. Let me see this.
And holy cow, she could have even.
Let me see here. There's. Wait till they get out.
You've been here, you'd see how mellow.
Thank you, Chris, for letting me.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's what they do.
And they're kind of a Jack Russell. They got a little Jack Russell in it.
Russell, yeah, actually,
But look. So I just want to show you. See, they're on top of the hill, right? This is on top of the hill. They are on top of a hill. On top of Old Smoky, all covered with cheese. Right? Who's to know that they're up there?
Having a bad house, I mean, it is.
This is the door. I get sidetracked, but this is where there was pregnant dogs with puppies that day. Oh, look, here's the door where Candace, that Dawn and Candace say that Summer, it's right here, would have to have came out of because she did not come out the front door. How about that? Here's where Candace Candace, door wide open. Triangulate. You can see.
Trying to do your best. I saw.
And then Allie said,
Right? You tell me. On June 15th, 2021, the day Summer Moon Utah Wells went missing, it was 78 degrees. 78 degrees. So between 75 and 80, the outside temperature, 75 and 80. If Summer was left in a car, within 30 minutes, the interior temperature would be anywhere from 109 to 114 degrees. An hour or more, it would be 120 to 125 degrees. So there's that. I thought this was interesting as well. The sheriff said investigators are now searching for a maroon or red 1998 to 2000 Toyota Tacoma with a full bed ladder rack along with white buckets in a truck bed. The Toyota pickup was last seen in Beach Creek and Ben Hill Roads area on June 14th to June 15th. June 14th to 15th. Investigators would like to speak with the driver of the pickup truck. Now, is that person 100% sure it was a Toyota? I would like to know that. Or was it just like an older red truck? But I will say that Don does not have a Toyota Tacoma that I'm aware of or ever have been aware of. But I showed you guys this in my last live, I think. He does have buckets in the back, and ladder racks are very common with construction workers for ladders, and especially drywallers. This was Don's one of his posts not too long after Summer went missing. Redacted in his new role about the time. I wanted to know what this was about. I need y'all to fill me in on this because I don't even remember what this was about. In his new role, about the time he was charged for trying to pull a woman out of her car with a baby in the back. Thank goodness she fought back. This happened back in January approximately. We have done nothing but try to be good to this family. Oh. Okay, never mind. I know who this is about. We had, okay, and try to help them. In John somewhere, he says if they're commandment keepers, invite them in your home. If not, well, you know the rest. May God bless all who seek him. In the new role, about the time he was charged for trying to pull a woman out of her car with a baby in the back. Why is a nearly 60-year-old man talking about a teenager in a negative way? Yes, but thank goodness she fought back. I feel like Don was not happy that Candace was with him that day. I don't think it's a natural thing for a mother to take her 5-year-old, leave, excuse me, a 5-year-old girl and leave her 3 boys at home, but take some other person's child who is a teenager, get him liquored up and smoked up. Thank you, Spirit Seeker. We're on our 3-month honeymoon. Thank you, my love. Appreciate it. Now, PG is in here, and she will tell you, and she did tell you the other night, and I'm just now remembering this, that Dawn did not have particularly privately very nice things to say about H. I'm going to go over this story with you as well. You know, Dawn had an old maroon truck. Already showed you that. What time am I at? Okay, I'll do a few more minutes here with you all right. These are from questions and answers in the early days of the investigation. Would you like to clear up any rumors going around, or we can make a statement on your behalf? Okay. Answer. For one, my children were never sad. They were always happy, and they never went without food, clothes, or power. Always had running water. They love to have fun, and they are my pride and my joy and my family. We have so much love for each other that we try to give to others that don't have it nowhere. No rich in money, not rich in money, and all that, but we are a loving family and try to treat others like we would want to be treated. I know my baby girl never left here on her own, and all my kids don't ever wander nowhere. Continued. I was blessed with 4 babies, 7. Never have they been sick, except when my oldest had appendicitis, but that was the Holston Valley fault. It says appendicitis. Appendicitis, sorry. I had my appendix almost rupture in school when I was in 2nd grade. My teacher thought I was faking. They carried me limp off the bus by the time I got home. Thought I was faking. It was a horrible experience. I'll never forget that pain as long as I live. It's horrible pain. But I don't know how it can be the appendicitis fault of the hospital. That's exactly what I'm asking Celeste. It's your appendix go bad. They get. Do you think any pics of Summer? Do you have any pics of Summer from that day with the pink shirt so that we can post for people to see her outfit that day? Quote, this it, but she didn't have the jacket on when she went missing. Question. So you went to the grocery store after you dropped off H? No, he was with. It's hard to read her. No, he was at the store with us. Question. Was H in the car during the pic? No. Continued. Sent you a video that my mom accidentally did. Continued. You can see nobody in that seat but her. Sent you a video that my mom accidentally did. Okay. I don't think that was an accident. I don't think that was an accidental photo. I don't think it was an accidental video. I think it was an absolutely alibi, in my opinion. Oh, does Summer still have her arm up? No. Oh, I wanted to get, something like that. It's like, come on. Yeah, it sets a time frame. And at that photo, this photo right here, 3:09 p.m., June 15th, 2021. Candace says she's 5 minutes away from home. So 3:14, she's at home. 3:30, Dawn's phone is wiped out. Candace's phone is wiped out. Grandis's phone is wiped out. All at the same time? Huh. That is so interesting. Said no one ever. Such a coincidence. Mm-mm. Okay, where was that? Would you like to clear up any rumors going around? Or we can make. Okay, I already read that one. Continued. Bring Summer home is the most important thing in my life right now. My boys are too. I won't even let them outside now. She won't even let them outside now. But, she let all 3 of them go over the hill to search for their sister and pray to God that the kidnapper wouldn't get them. Makes sense. Yeah. Makes sense. Not really. Continued. My summer was my tale. She didn't go nowhere. I believe someone. Crap. Sorry. What did I do? My summer was my tale. She didn't go nowhere. I believe someone took her out of my yard. She was scared of the woods because we have always told them about the bears and the snakes in the woods. She always stayed in the house. Continued. I just wanted my baby girl back so we can be a happy little family again. I was just thinking of something while I was reading that. Okay. So talking about Dawn in that video. Sorry. Dawn in maybe that building. Maybe in that building. I've always told you because when they was when I was reading that we always scared her. If you was watching my live the other day, we heard Dawn audibly and through video and audio. He said, I would sneak up behind Summer and scare the fire out of her. She'd be playing in the driveway, and I would sneak up on her and scare the fire out of her. I've always told you Don is sneaky. He likes to play games. He's sneaky. Sneaky snake. Sneaky snake. Satan sinners. All right. He said that. Don, we have reports, police reports of him hiding in buildings, right? Where did Don live when he was a young man in Utah? He lived out in a building at his parents' house. They'd have parties in there and all that. Chris has a video on that. I recommend you guys go watch. Don he breaks in people's garages, their homes. He breaks in people's homes, their sheds, their buildings, and steals their washrooms and steals their underwear. He's sneaky. He won't do it in front of your face. He won't do it like that. Everything is behind the scenes. He's a creeper. Thank you, Spirit. It's very kind of you. Just a couple. Well, Benny found some panties in Don's truck that definitely wasn't Candace's. Yes, he has been arrested for burglary. Mm-hmm. He's been arrested, or I don't know if he was arrested or the report. It was a report. I don't know if he was arrested that time or not. He's been arrested so many times. Of a dream catcher. I think Don was in that building. I think Don was home on June 15th, 2021. In the morning, the afternoon, and he left at some point. Sneaky. That I can tell you. That I am sure. And I think he was in that building. And it just so happens, coincidentally, not a coincidence, in my opinion. Where did he go? Where was the first place he went when he got back home? Run up to the house? Wasn't up to the house. Nope, wasn't Fred's. It was at his building. The one that is the furthest from the house. The shed. Mary told us Don's shed hiding past. She told us he partied. They partied in the shed and he lived in the shed. However, Don has a police report with the shed. I don't know if they got this wrong, but I saw this. I don't know if the news got it wrong. Print got it wrong. Don and Candace changed their story. I don't know, but it says Summer Moon Utah Wells was reportedly last seen Tuesday, June 15th, walking near her home on Ben Hill Road in Beach Creek community, wearing a pink shirt, gray shorts. This is Don Wells. Yes, walking near. I don't know. Absolutely, Lisa. Absolutely. Okay. Donald Wells. To the abductor of my beautiful child, Summer Moon Utah Wells. Maybe I didn't have the right to ask for such a horrific end to your lives. But that's how I've been feeling inside is horror every day, every night, over and over, day and night, not ending. I try to put my faith in God that He will watch her and soften your heart to please have mercy for her as she's a child of God and has only loved from day one. Maybe you have never had this kind of love, and I pray if you will turn to God, you will have never ending love. Maybe not much from people, but there are people who genuinely love like Summer does. Please let God take out that heart of stone and replace it with a heart of flesh. He loves everyone the same. He can heal. He came to heal the brokenhearted and make the blind to see, like me. Please let God show you the way, no tricks, because He's a merciful God and wants to help us all learn to be like Him, loving and merciful. Please let God help you, and please have mercy on my beautiful daughter. Don't listen to Satan. He's a murderer and only wants to destroy, deceive, divide, and destroy. May God come to you and help do the right thing. I pray for you and my loving daughter. Please choose love. Now, I don't know when Don found God. Most people that knows him, said that Don, they never knew him to be religious. Now, I will agree with you, and all of us cling to our faith more, unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever, whenever shit hits the fan. That is true. But I also feel like it's a little what was this? Now, this is Marlena K. Wallace. Tracy said she told me she heard a scream and she ran over to the house and looked, and she was gone. And the boys was playing games on their computer and couldn't hear her. Now, if that is true, that's interesting. When did they start going to that church? I don't know. And why were the boys in only one spot for 30 plus minutes? Yeah. Now, I do wonder, I have wondered. Never mind. I'm going to actually end it here because I've been 2 hours and 9 minutes and I don't want it to be like redonkulously long and let somebody else go live. No, Jim didn't write that. Jim didn't write that one right there. Guys, I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. You could have chosen to be anywhere, but you chose to be here with me, and I'm thankful for each and every single one of you, truly. Let's pray. Faith can move mountains. It's just a mountain. He can move it, right? You mean milk? He needs some milk. You know that, hey, West Virginia chick. Represent. Thank you so much, Karen Bass. That's right. That's right. Is what it is. I appreciate you all truly from the bottom of my heart. They were definitely not going to church when Jose was there. She looked high in the first interview. She was definitely high in the first interview. Thank you, Tanks. Appreciate you. Thank you, Dan and Lynn. Appreciate y'all. We'll be live tomorrow, Lord willing. Lord willing. We'll be here tomorrow. PG will be going live in a little bit. I'm sure someone else will as well. I love you too, Val. Love you all. Appreciate you. Love you, Ronnie. Love you, Chloe. Thank you, Janet. Love you, Scorpio. Going to attempt to find it. I don't know what. Think you say what, Grace? That's right, Momo. So Robin lied about her age. I don't know. I don't, you know, as long as you're not lying to, you know, your creditors or whatever, I don't really care. You know, socially, if you want to say you're, you know, 45 and you're actually 66, I don't care. You know, whatever you want to do. That's fine. Some ladies don't tell their age. Some ladies will never, ever tell their age. One way, thank you so much for your super sticker. You are precious. Thank you so much. We should be doing a Daisy Basham live very, very soon. Very soon. So be on the lookout for that. That should be real fun. Real fun. Hopefully I can get my rooster tomorrow, but we'll talk more about that on the other channel. So y'all be looking out for that as well. A day older, a lifetime wiser. Absolutely. Absolutely. It is just a number. It's just a number. It's really what you feel in your heart. What you feel in your heart. Well, it's just a number, but then it's just not a number. You know, it's not just a number when you're Dawn and you're, you know, 15, 16, and you're messing with your stepsister who's a 5-year-old baby. But, you know, after you become an adult and all that, you know, all that stuff, and then it's just a number. So, did you order a rooster trimu? I can't tell. Can't tell. Not going to tell you. I feel 15 forever. Go, girl. That's the way to be. I feel forever 21. Isn't that a store? Are they still around? Forever 21? You get one egg. Yep. He was 19 and still, the night he got out of jail. Are they still open? I think the only Forever 21 I was at is probably New York City, Times Square. I might feel 21, but I'm 63. You go, girl. Work. AT love. Dino, praying for you, honey. And Sunflower, of course, praying for you, my dear. Praying for all of you, every single one of you. God knows your hearts. He absolutely does. Absolutely. All right. I'm going to get out of here because I'm blamed for everything. Just want to let y'all know that. Hands up. Hands up. All right. Seriously, guys. Love you. Good night. God bless. I'll see you guys, Lord willing, tomorrow. Have a great night. We will see you tomorrow.